So it is. Colder water. Lower's daughter. Future and
That's a whole other thing.
Howdy. So, what is the day and time?
The day is Wednesday, April the 11th, and the time is 12:55 p.m.
Should they have a great day?
I should think they would have a wonderful day.
Correct.
Yeah.
What you working on?
I was about to say fajitas, but that's what Christian's working on. I'm working on my homework. Studying post-Holocaust fiction.
So, like how the Holocaust influences fiction?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's something that entails?
Well, there's a lot of stories written about like society entirely like almost destroying themselves, but blowing up like every piece of technology there is, and destroying like all the books so that our knowledge is literally destroyed because our knowledge has destroyed us.
What? Pardon? Yes, please. Oh, actually, no. That's a bad idea, Taylor. Give me one. Give me one in my phone.
Yes, and
Is that an answer? Could I like have them but not have any of the spiciness?
They're not spicy. They're pretty good.
Okay.
I've gone in.
There you go, mate.
Thanks.
Roll that up.
Well,
You can shut.
any last words for people?
I don't know. Do you have a specific aim for this particular video?
Just say something that you think needs to be said in the world.
Something that I think needs to be said in the world. I think the yin yang needs to come back.
So you mean like accepting that there is an
I
equilibrium?
think it's time to unify the opposites and actually try and do that, as opposed to just talk about doing it.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be done in language.
Yes.
You know? Gray needs to become the new black and white. There needs to be a word that is actually used that represents in between him and her. There actually needs to be a real word. Why does one not exist? Why do you have to say his or her in an essay when
Flim.
just what?
Flim.
There you go, flim. I'm pretty sure flim means something else. But
In Futurama, there's this being, and they call it Schlur, because it is neither him or her. But yeah, definitely a celebration of not so much ambiguity, but just like that everything is eternally oscillating on some higher plane of dream.
well, that too. That seems like a different idea.
Oh.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you get,
I think the purpose of everything is kind of to split up and expand.
and then to come back together.
Like think of the smile. Like smile for us. Like perfect, thank you. But the smile itself, if you just think about it, like it's almost like it's the human trying to split in two, you know? It's like, I'm gonna force it, I'm gonna make it happen. And we're so symmetrical. We're a cell in the midst of mitosis. Every person's like evolving to become two different people. But that grayness is still present. That grayness is still present in both of them.
Well, you are the grayness of your mom and dad's black and whiteness. You see?
Okay. I think I see.
but they are also the grayness of their parents' black and whiteness. So you are the middle between them, and they are each the middle between their parents.
Right.
So you're technically like the middle between a bunch of other middles.
Yeah.
Or you're the middle between a bunch of other, between a bunch of other middles.
And so this is why you love the tritone as well. It's the middle of the scale.
I guess, yeah. That's a good point.
Flip it either way, you're going to get the same answer.
Yeah.
And no wonder churches didn't like it very much. We call it the devil tone.
It sets people on edge. They don't know what to think when they're listening to it. You know?
They get scared of it because it's not like anything else. But it's very true. You know, development and growth is kind of that sometimes a pain. It's like working out, you know, the stretch that feels good.
Yeah.
Just like practicing your mind to go into a different attitude. Like not seeing your mind so much as who you are, but just this thing that you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where we can let go of the ego. And that is where we can embrace grayness. That's where we can embrace whiteness. That's where we can embrace rainbowness.
Yeah.
Turtleness. Frisbeeness. Yeah. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Hopefully people enjoy their...
Gone from 16 seconds to 9 minutes. Okay.
I'm sure people will have a good time listening to this conversation.
Yeah.